Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Michael's Corner. Now tonight I will be interviewing a very special wrestler who happens to be one of my good friends. His name is Van Johnson. I've been wanting to do an interview on him for about a couple of years now. Yep, he is a wonderful wrestler. I can't wait to invite him live on Instagram. So, I'm just waiting for him to join my live stream so I can send him a request so that he can join my live stream for this interview. So, I'm going to see if I can try to get him on here. So, wait 1 second. I see Jordan Cross has joined the live stream. I see Heavy Metal Wrestling joined me on this live stream. So if I could just get Van Johnson to join my live stream so I could send him an invitation to join my live stream. So without further ado, while we wait for him to join my live stream, I just want to take this time because we're going to do a moment of silence because I found out yesterday that one of my former co-workers who I used to work with in the early 2000s had passed away yesterday. So I'm going to do a moment of silence, and then after that I will invite my guests over on my live stream. So let's do a moment of silence, and then I will invite my guests over here tonight so I can get done, so I can do this interview and get done with this interview because I gotta watch Total Bellas in 1 hour. So thank you. Now, without further ado, I will invite my guests to the live stream. All right. I am pretty excited. So I'm waiting for him to join me. Hello.
How you doing? Sorry, I had to figure that out for a second.
Okay. That's good. Because I gave you the instructions.
I do know, yes. I wrote them down and, can't make excuses, but don't have them.
Uh-oh.
You?
All right. Yeah. So, thank you for joining the live stream with me tonight.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Mm-hmm. So, now I gotta, ask you this question again because, the last couple of times I interviewed you, the first time I interviewed you was in 2016. It was Pitch Black.
Oh, Pitch Black.
Mm-hmm. It was
Cold, too.
Yeah, it was with Angel Nikki Sin.
Yep.
And then the second time we did this interview, it was in the bathroom at a show, wrestling show. So that was kind of weird.
It was a little weird. Yeah, a little weird to do an interview there, but it worked.
Yeah, it did. So now you are on Instagram live stream.
Yes, I am.
And finally, we got we got quiet, we got peace and quiet, and
We got light.
yes, and we
Yeah.
got light.
Yes.
So now I'm gonna have you I'm gonna ask you this question again like I did, years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So how did you get your start in wrestling?
Well, like most people that are wrestlers, I was a big wrestling fan growing up. And
Mm-hmm.
about 2012, I'd say, I went to a wrestling show and I saw someone there that I later on saw at Walmart a few days later, or maybe a week later at the most. And I asked him how he
Mm-hmm.
got into it. And so he told me how he got into it. So I went to the place that he went to. And not to mean to that guy, but it was bull crap. I mean, they
Mm-hmm.
would train you once a month. I'm like, I can't get trained just once a month. I got to know, I got to keep up with the stuff,
Mm-hmm.
So another guy that was there, and when I'm telling the story, remember, I'm fresh in the business. So I'm a baby. So I trust everybody, And the
Mm-hmm.
people you're not supposed to trust, I don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So I got this other guy who trained me once a week. And it was okay. He did okay stuff, it wasn't amazing, but he knew more than I did, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then he contacted me with Bobby Houston, the business Bobby
Mm-hmm.
Houston.
Yeah.
I got training from him for a while, but and I got
Mm-hmm.
training from him, from Bobby Houston, and the guy Ben, the guy I was talking about originally, from
Mm-hmm.
both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's when I met Beast, the Wild Man
Mm-hmm.
Beast.
Okay.
He gave my first match ever. I'll put that up later on
Mm-hmm.
tonight. I was so green and was ridiculous, so skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was funny. But
Mm-hmm.
went with him, and then I got down with Bobby Houston, and I went to just train with Beast permanently.
Mm-hmm.
And I traveled the road with Beast, and I mean, you've seen me on the road, and everywhere Beast went, I went. I was like his little tag
Mm-hmm.
along buddy.
Yeah.
And then I graduated from him, got to get on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been on my own now for a while, but I travel with Chief out of Kula most of the time.
Uh-huh.
And he's an amazing man to travel with. I mean, we can be in the car for 8 hours and only talk about wrestling for maybe an hour and a half of it, but the rest of the way is just
Mm-hmm.
smooth. I can ask, he's a veteran, so I can ask him, what do I do in this situation? Like, are my promos good? Like, I
Mm-hmm.
have someone with 30-something years of experience right
Mm-hmm.
there to answer all of my questions,
Mm-hmm.
And in my beginning of my career, before I got with Beast, I didn't have anybody answer my questions. So if
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know whether I had to ask a veteran a stupid question, if it was going to be insulting to them, or
Mm-hmm.
so no, if I ask Chief, and if it is insulting, I try not to be, but at least he can
Mm-hmm.
tell me as a friend, like, hey, you don't do that to a veteran, like, this is how I would approach it. I get a little insight from a man who's
Mm-hmm.
been in the business for 30 years, and it's very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I've been wrestling since 2012.
Mm-hmm.
I mostly wrestle for Saw. It's an Ohio company.
Mm-hmm.
And for MWA, Brian Blade,
Mm-hmm.
which you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and those are the two main companies. And then just companies once in a while if I send them a tape and they like me, But those are my
Mm-hmm.
two main companies, though, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, now you wrestle for Kurt in Minnesota Extreme Wrestling. Can
Yes.
you tell me your favorite moments, working for Kurt? Because I was his assistant when
Yeah.
he was alive. So can you tell me your favorite moments of working with Kurt?
Probably one of my favorite moments is like the first time I ever went there. It was me, Jacob, and the wild card Chris Mercer versus the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
And I was green. Jacob was green. He doesn't wrestle anymore. Chris Mercer still wrestles. He was green. And
Mm-hmm.
we did such a good job that Kurt asked, he didn't ask everyone. He didn't ask Jacob to come back, but he
Mm-hmm.
asked Chris, he asked me. And it was just like, this guy's never met me before, but he knew that I had some kind of talent enough to be
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, Beast, would you bring these guys back? He
Mm-hmm.
wasn't being nice, because if he was being nice, he might have had all three of us come back. he only had two of us come back.
Mm-hmm.
So he knew how to pick out talent and from talent, and it always really stuck to me that he was willing to just be like, you know what, I'll give those guys a chance, you know.
Okay.
And then I worked for him another time, but I think that was Jim's show.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was Jim's show, and I like that show because after that show, they told me great, and they even upped my pay. So plus, you know.
Mm-hmm. So, Jim's show, you were referring to is, that was, RWA,
Yeah.
Revolution Wrestling Association.
Yep.
So, or Alliance, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Alliance. Yeah. Because that was with Nikki Singh. They teamed me with Nikki Singh.
Yep. And that was my favorite. Yeah. And, that was my favorite match too. You know, you had a match with, what's that guy's name?
Christopher St. Michael.
St. Michael. Yes, that and no,
and
it was Jade Leo.
Oh yeah, okay, Leo. Yeah, Jade Leo, yep.
Yeah, because I filmed that match, remember?
Yeah, I still have it, yeah. That's how I put it up, is from you filming it.
Mm-hmm. And holy shit, I'm telling you, Nikki Sin just beat the crap out of
Yeah,
Jade
she
Leo.
did. I told her backstage, I said, Nikki, I'm gonna put this guy on the rope, I'll distract the ref. You just slap or do whatever you want. I don't care. We're not losing this match. And we did not lose the match.
Because of me. Because of me and her.
Yeah, distracting, that's all you need. You know, a little distraction here, a little distraction there, and then boom, pop, and I win.
Mm-hmm. So now let's get back to, the middle, your memories of working with Kurt, okay?
Okay.
Let's get back to that. So where are your favorite moments? Where are your favorite matches from MEW?
Well, I only wrestled that one match, and then I took on I wrestled another match for him that was actually his show without it being with Jim, and I took on Boardman. And that was a pretty decent match. I wouldn't say it was one of my best matches, and I wouldn't say it was one of his best matches, to be perfectly fair. It was okay. In the back, he said I stiffed him too hard, and I don't think I stiffed him too hard. But that's what that man thinks, you know. That happens. But yeah, I mean, what I liked about Kurt is he always respected me, and he always gave me a platform to do what I needed to do, you know. And he trusted Beast, so he trusted me. So that was really good, you know. I wish I would have known him a little better, because I really didn't get to know him too well, you know, before his passing and stuff, you know. But to me, he was always a stand-up guy.
Yeah. And you know, I used to go on wrestling road trips with Kurt, you know. There'll be like there'll be like one point in time where I could go to his apartment, you know, spend a night there, and we will go over, you know, we'll talk about, the wrestling show for, you know, the night before the show and everything. I give him ideas, and he went on with he had the final say so. He also showed me the book of, what the matches will look like and whatnot. So when I go ahead and film the matches, I could just be ready for that. Now I gotta tell you, some of the matches that I recorded was not the best in the world because of technology these days.
Yeah. I mean, technology's obviously got better and better.
Yeah, it got better and better when I got the, better phones. Let's say I got the Galaxy S5. So when I got the Galaxy S5, my video's starting to get better.
Yeah.
It's starting to get better. So yeah, I mean, I miss, going on wrestling road trips with him.
Yeah.
We talk about wrestling all the time. Now, I don't remember a day and time that we didn't talk about wrestling.
That was a connection, yeah.
It was a connection that him and I had,
Yeah.
And he also showed me the ropes, working in the wrestling business, he always tells me, be respectful towards the guys, who's been
Yeah.
there longer than you, like you said, you
Yep.
know.
Yep.
Yep. And he also, now I'm still working on this now. I'm still
Okay.
working on this. I do admit I'm still working on this. He tells me not to write to the wrestlers on social media every single day. Wait until they respond to you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And then I'll write to them. But you know what? Most wrestlers who I come in contact with,
Hmm.
they don't mind me, messaging them, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. But you're
And
gonna get. Yeah. No, I don't mind. You're gonna get once in a while those guys that are just the girl, don't matter. They can are gonna be a punk
yeah,
about it. Not wanna. Yeah.
yeah. So I gotta respect, their boundaries because what they do outside of wrestling,
Yeah.
that is, they go back to their busy lives, because they got families and jobs to attend to right
Hmm.
after the show. And
Yeah.
that's what Kurt was telling me about. And that, because, that I gotta respect their boundaries when it comes to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he was telling me about that, and I understood that firsthand.
It's
So
good.
now we gotta talk about your favorite memories with working with Jim and RWA. Let's
My favorite memories of working with Jim are
you kind of
probably
said it already.
yeah,
Um,
Nikki Sin. I loved working with Nikki Sin.
mm-hmm,
And well, I didn't work a lot for Jim. I worked only like a half a year, but I loved working with Nikki Sin. Um, I loved the fact that like I said, Jim called me one day and he said he was gonna bump my ways up a little bit, so expecting me more out of me, which shows that he thought I could do more,
mm-hmm.
working Nikki Sin. Um, you remember that group that RWA had that Nikki Sin in it? It had Damon Knight in it, Steve Stardom.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that group? Yeah, I was supposed to be in that group.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but then some stuff happened, injuries and stuff, so I had to stop wrestling for a little bit. But I got replaced. But
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved to have been in that group. It would have been a fun time,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Um, but yeah, just basically working with Nikki Singh because I worked with her most of my career there, and it was great.
Mm-hmm.
We fed up. We didn't have to talk about nothing before we went out.
Mm-hmm.
She knew when to do. I knew when to do something negative, and she knew when to counter it. We worked out really well together. It was really
Mm-hmm.
good. I don't know whose idea it was to put us together. I just
Mm-hmm.
got there one day and they're like, "Hey, you're going with Nikki Sin. You're teaming now. I mean, you guys are going to be a group now together." I'm like, "Okay." Look at Nikki Sin. She's a very good-looking woman. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can do this. I can do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I remember you posting that photo on Facebook of
Mm.
you and Nikki Sin. I think I commented on you guys are the perfect couple.
Yeah, we did. We
Perfect
looked
couple.
good together.
You look good together.
Yeah.
And I interviewed you with her,
Yeah, with her. Yeah.
It was pitch black. It was pitch black and all, but I got the interview,
Yeah,
I
it was
still
good.
got it.
A good interview. I remember that night. Moose and Mayhem won the title that night.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, we lost. I remember that night, to be perfectly clear. I beat Jade Leo that night. I mean, not Jade Leo, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so what other federations do you wrestle for besides, MEW and RWA?
Oh, I work for MWA a lot. They go to Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, Minnesota, Nebraska, like all around
Mm-hmm.
the Midwest, basically, because of the Midwest Wrestling Association. I wrestle for them, and it's good to wrestle for them because one night you could be in Minnesota and you could
Mm-hmm.
work a match where they want a lot of high flying stuff, But then the
Mm-hmm.
next night you could be in Wisconsin and they might just want to brawl. They might just want, two big guys brawling. So you might have to change up your
Mm-hmm.
whole style in the middle, a matter of minutes. And I always can't do that, but working in
Mm-hmm.
that situation gets me to be able to do that better, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes like it works in one state, it might not work in the other state. And
Mm-hmm.
MWA, that's great about MWA. And you have a lot of different talent coming through MWA. You have
Mm-hmm.
Brian Blade there. You had Danny Duggan there once in a while. He's always a great talent.
Oh my God. I could talk about Danny Duggan all freaking night.
Yeah, Danny
He
Duggan,
is a great dude.
he's great talent. He's got the whole package. And
Mm-hmm.
then I also saw Savage Anarchy Wrestling in Marion,
Mm-hmm.
Ohio. And that's an interesting place. The
Mm-hmm.
fans are always loud. Like you can't go in that place without the fans being crazy loud.
Oh my God. So I'm the loudest. What are you talking about?
Oh no, they are loud. Like for some reason, that city has like kind of a misbelief, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
everything that comes out is real, and it's real. And I get so much hate there, so much
Oh.
hate. They hate me so much. I get threats and stuff. It's great. I love to wrestle.
Well, that means you're doing something right. If you get all
Exactly.
this hate,
Exactly.
then you must doing something right because
Yeah.
it fits into your character.
Yeah.
You gotta make the people hate you.
Oh
If
yeah.
you can do that, you're doing the right thing. But if the crowd gets dead silent, you know,
Yeah. No, you don't want the crowd that silent.
you don't want a crowd that to be silent. If
Nope.
they be silent, then you're not doing something right. And then you
No.
gotta change your game a little bit.
You want
See
me
what
to,
I'm
you want me to
saying?
be cheering? You want to be cheering or booing? One of the two.
Yep. But
If
you
you're
never want the crowd to be like sounding like crickets, you know. If it's dead silent, then you have to change your game.
Yeah, you have to change it up because they're not happy. And they're the ones that pay, they're the ones that give you, you know, you're there for them basically to entertain them. So if they're not entertained, you know. But then working for Saw is the exact opposite because like 90% of the fans are the same fans that come every month. So like you can't do the same set of moves every time because that gets them bored. So you got to switch it up. And MWA, I might be able to do 2 different states, 2 different nights, so I can try the same move out a couple times. If I try the same move out a couple months in a row in Saw, it's not going to work. They're going to boo me. Or they're not going to boo me because they like to boo me. They're not going to say anything. And that's worse than getting booed. You know?
Yep. And okay, so I gotta ask you this. What made you decide to, you know, cut your long dark hair and turn it into blonde? So can you tell me the story behind that, please?
Okay. Yes. So I was getting married a couple years ago, and my wife didn't like my long hair a lot. She didn't like it, so I cut it for her because it's our wedding day, you know. So pictures and everything, you know, I can look nice, you know, for her. And then right before I started back wrestling, I was like, I gotta do something with this hair. It can't just be black. And then I remember a wrestler told me one time that I should have it blonde. And I was like, that kind of works with the sparkly vest and the sparkly blonde. Total douchebag. Yeah, and it makes me look like a douchebag, and that's what I want, you know. So that's why it's blonde.
Okay. So that's good too because it fits into your character pretty good.
Yeah, you see this haircut, and people that are watching right now that don't know me, they're thinking that guy's a douchebag with that haircut. And
oh my God, you're getting dark. Oh my God,
douchebag. They want me to be. Hey, look, it's douchebag, and I'm okay with it.
I can't see your face because your lighting is dark.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But
you see it
there
now?
we go.
Hey, okay, there you
go. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, the screen was off, and the screen gives light.
Yeah. So now I know we touched base on this before. Now you got to tell everyone who makes your wrestling gear.
My wife makes my wrestling gear, actually. Like, I just purchased it, like, wholesale or whatever, and then my wife uses her Cricut to put the design on it or to make my T-shirts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That picture
Wow.
was taken in, that picture actually was taken in Minnesota. But yeah, she makes all my gear, well, she doesn't like sew my gear, but she puts my design on my gear, she'll put it on my boots because those new white boots I got, I'm going to have my design put on those. My T-shirts, stickers, everything in it I sell, my wife just makes herself.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And you know something? My favorite ring gear that you worn so far is those pink trunks. Do you still
Yeah, those pink trunks are the best.
Those pink trunks are the best. So if you can get your wife to make your pink trunks, but this time put your local in it, that will be perfect.
Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe in blue.
Blue's my color. Blue's my color.
Blue goes good with pink. It might just be honored to you.
Yeah, blue and pink. What the hell?
Yeah,
you
blue
know?
Pink. Representing.
Yeah, blue and pink. So, yeah. Now, if it were up to you, who would you like to wrestle next when this pandemic settles down?
Well, I would like to wrestle in MWA. I would like to wrestle Alex the Great if he could come back. He doesn't always do a lot of shows, mostly in the Minnesota area. He wrestles in for MWA. Alex the Great, I would like to wrestle because I saw a couple matches with him recently. I've been watching him, and he's amazing.
Okay.
For Saw, I would like to wrestle a guy named Dennis Wolf. He's a big face there.
Let me interrupt you. Let me interrupt you for a minute.
All
right. Rock Solid Ross says he couldn't handle. You can't handle being in the ring with him.
I would destroy him. Okay. I'm just saying, like, logically, just smack, you'd be down. You hear this?
No, dude. Yeah. Have you seen his Instagram page?
Yeah,
have you seen his stories of him working out?
No.
Holy shit!
I ain't disrespecting the man.
Training like a monster.
I'm not disrespecting the man's workout ability. He can definitely work out, but can he get in the ring with Van Johnson? I don't think so. All that working is gonna do you nothing.
He said he get lost within the sea that is the Shadow Eye Cast.
What?
Oh my God!
That is the worst comeback in history.
Oh my God!
What is this? We're getting a match going? Michael, you're booking matches?
It sounds like he's challenging you to a match.
That's what it sounds like. He just comes on your podcast just to listen to me, just to try to get some of my.
But
you out there, you have a promotion. Set it up. Set it up.
Okay, you wrestling promotions out there. When this pandemic settles down, you gotta book a match between Van Johnson and Rock Solid Ross.
Rock Solid Ross. Ridiculous.
That's what his nickname is. That's his gimmick name.
Oh, I know his gimmick name. He's still ridiculous. Yeah.
No, he's a cool dude, But I think it's sounding like he's challenging you.
Yeah, we can have the match, no problem. Van Johnson's always open for a challenge.
And you know something? It's like, how can I get angry with a man? How can I expect him to beat me if he can't even pronounce words correctly?
What?
He said that.
Yeah. Victory, I can pronounce that. And that's what's going to happen.
Oh, this is getting interesting. Oh, it's like $5 says he can't say the word intimate. Oh my God.
Well, first off, I'm not even going to say that word because you don't have the $5 to show me. Yeah. Ridiculous this is. Can we get back to the interview, Michael?
Oh my God. Now this is getting interesting. Will be very interesting to hear you pronounce victory. Are you back? He said.
Skip him. Okay, I ain't playing with him no more. We gotta have an interview. Not just rock solid junk.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. He just joined my live feed and talking about it.
Yeah, and this is ridiculous.
I think you should challenge him to the match.
Yeah, I will take a match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll be filming that match too. Wherever promotion that books you two, I'll be there. I'll be filming.
I'm happy. And just remember to record me victorious. You like how I pronounced that one? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He said, "You guys have a great night." Oh, so he's gonna leave my life.
Leaving, like I said.
I was decline the challenge because at first they would have to be a challenge involved. My goodness.
What? I know what that meant. I don't even play. No.
Except the match, but it wouldn't be a challenge. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, right. I am fantastically amazing. I will be the victor.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we all know what the result's gonna be.
Yeah.
So now
victory. Michael, can we get back to serious business here? Come on,
yeah,
that joke
let me get
gone.
back to serious business.
Yeah, that joke is gone.
Yeah. He accept your challenge. But let's get back to the interview. So let's get back to your ring gear. You was talking about, your wife makes your ring gear and she puts your logo on it. So what else does she do, What about that jacket that you wore?
Oh no, that jacket, a friend's mom made that jacket.
Okay.
Yeah, because she made him. He was going to be wrestling, and he's done now wrestling. But he had some nice robes made. His mom made the robes, and I liked it one day, and I was like, "Oh, those are some nice robes." I'm like, "But I'm not a robe kind of guy, like me more like a jacket, So she made this sparkly jacket, and it was amazing. That jacket's still with me to this day.
Wow.
I whipped it one time. I whipped it. You can see a match that Nikki Cross has it. She's wearing it. It's whipped a little bit.
Oh,
but
okay.
I sewed that up and good as new now.
Oh, that's good because like the photo we took, it was that Fury jacket. I really liked that.
That Fury jacket? Yeah, I actually got that from the Salvation Army.
Oh my, really?
Yeah. I was in Salvation Army shopping and I was like, this is a sweet ring jacket. Well, I got that. Like $4. Can't beat that price.
Oh no, you can't beat that price.
Nope.
But you know what? I've been I heard a rumor that these one wrestlers named Maverick Bone and Baxton or wherever his name is. Well, they get their ring gear from Walmart, and I joke about that all the time. Especially Maverick Bone. He's one of the wrestlers in Wisconsin. I always joke about him about that all the time.
Walmart.
On social media. I said, "Oh, you must get your ring from Walmart."
Yeah, you don't get your ring gear from Walmart. If you want to be a professional, look like a professional.
Yeah.
Act like a professional. Don't go to Walmart and buy. The only thing I'll buy from Walmart is wrist tape. That's it.
Well, yeah. But I joke about this all the time with him. So he doesn't get his ring gear for Walmart. Actually, Craven Knight makes his gear.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but we always joke about that all the time about,
Yeah.
because, and then he'll give it back give it right back to me. So
Yeah, that's good when you can take it and give it. That's the best part.
yeah, that's the best part. So my next question to you is this. Are you are you considering getting 8x10 photos so that wrestling fans, can buy your 8x10 photos?
That's a good idea. I might. Usually I just take a picture with them because usually they want the picture with the wrestler.
Okay.
You know, usually
Mm-hmm.
so you can get pictures printed out, but more than likely, most of the time they want a picture on their phone with you. That's why I
Yes.
get T-shirts and you stick to like stickers and stuff for little kids and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and glasses and stuff, cheap stuff for kids, because if you're a mother and you pay $20 per ticket, you don't want to
Mm-hmm.
buy each one of your kids a $20 shirt.
Exactly.
They,
Exactly.
but they want to support you somehow, so you buy a couple dollar stickers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or if
Yeah.
I'm a face, I come out with glasses under,
Mm-hmm.
and I give them to kids, a
Mm-hmm.
kid, and then all the kids around him want the glasses too. So then they go buy the glasses.
Okay.
Give out one
Yeah.
pair, collect 20.
Now you sounding like Petey Brown.
No, I ain't taking this stuff. His glasses guy. I just do glasses once in a while. And
Yeah, Petey
I'm
Brown.
never a face, so.
Yeah, Petey Brown brings his goddamn disco ball.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh my God. But he might bring it back. Oops. Oops, did I say out loud? Well, too late.
Too
Too
late.
late. It's on Michael's corner. Anything
Sorry,
can
Petey.
happen on Michael's corner.
Yeah. Could never decide.
Yeah, he might send me a message on Facebook, but who cares?
Yeah.
But but yeah, you gotta my next question to you is this. Ever since the pandemic, how you been doing? Because the last time I interviewed you it was at a wrestling show. So how you been doing?
I've been doing good. I've been not doing as bad as other people. Like I've kept my job the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife has too, so we have no problem with any of the bills. Like we're not far behind any bills or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Wrestling, not so good. I mean, I wrestled back in February, I think, and that was the last time I wrestled. Well, no, I wrestled again in November for a Tiny Love Show,
Mm-hmm.
WFC. Wrestled there.
Okay, yes. Yes.
Wrestled for Cause 2, Mayhem for Mason 2, whatever. And
Now, you gotta tell me about that. You gotta tell me about that. First off, how was the show? Because
the show was great.
I was unable to come because of COVID-19.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
who did you wrestle that night?
Me and Chief Atakula Kula took on
Mhm.
this tag team called Final Destination or something like that. Two young guys. And then we took on Putty Boy, Greg Hoods.
Okay.
Man Putty Greg Hoods. And his partner, which was not David Trigg. It was not Skylar Reed. It was someone else for some reason. And then against the Ross family, four-way tag team match.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We did not come up victory. We did not come up victory in that one. I tried to frog splash off the top rope. Guy got his knees up. I hit him. I was trying to catch my breath. 1, 2, 3. I was like, it was so fast. I was like, But they end up losing too. So who cares?
Who cares? Who cares about that? So you know what? Before I end this, you know what? I'm gonna start a new segment here tonight. I'm going to name at least 5 to 10 wrestlers. You tell me what you think of these wrestlers. Now, if it's a wrestler that you don't like, say pass. Okay. Now, I did this with Eric and Andrew Lockhart a couple months ago, and people liked it.
Okay.
I'm
Are
gonna
these
name
gonna be
10. Yeah,
Are these gonna be indie wrestlers or WWE wrestlers or a mixture or what?
it's gonna be a mixture.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Now, first one, Christopher St. Michael.
I like him. He's very talented in
Mhm.
the ring. I liked the match against him. He was the first one to ever put me over on an away show. You know, that wasn't my home company. He had no problem with it, even though I was like a young guy and he, had been in the game for a while. He had
Mhm.
no complaints at all. He put me over. We worked well together. I follow him on Instagram. He's always professional.
Mhm.
I give him A plus. I like that guy a lot.
Okay. Dave Bell.
Oh, okay. So you're just going tag team partner after tag team partner, huh? Okay.
No, I'm just naming wrestlers.
No, it's fine. Dave Bell, I met twice, I think. Always respectful to me. I think it's because I was respectful to him, and he shows respect when he gets respect,
Mhm.
And Lulu, actually, no, I don't know if anybody knows this, but when Jim started his promotion, Dave Bell was helping him with a lot of it.
Mhm.
Dave Bell's the one that went to Jim and was like, hey, Van Johnson needs a little more money than what you're giving him. So it
Mhm.
was Dave Bell's call. So give me more money, awesome. And just around, even before he gave me the extra money, I had nothing bad to have to say about him.
Okay. So I'm gonna name this other wrestler, Danny Duggan.
Oh, Danny Duggan. So I wrestled Danny Duggan twice. One single match and one tag team match in the same night.
Mhm.
And I learned, I was pretty still young in my career, so I really didn't know that much, but he took care of me. He made sure I looked good. Because, if
Mhm.
I don't look good, he doesn't look good, If he doesn't look good, I don't look good. It's a team.
Mhm.
He helped me through some stuff, and he listened to a couple ideas I had, which surprised me because if you're a veteran, and I'm not a rookie, but I'm a younger guy in the business, if I suggest something, some veterans are going to be like, no, that we're not doing that. No. But Danny Duggan was like, yeah, we can try that. And he let me try a couple things, and I asked him for some advice afterwards, and he gave me some advice. He told me to slow down, and I have been, and just, don't think about moves ahead of time. Think about what you're doing right then, and it'll all come to you. Yeah,
All right.
Jade Duggan, yeah. Because I only met him a couple times, but the times I met him, I was wrestling him, and he's a pretty good guy.
Okay. Jade Leo.
I don't know much about Jade Leo, except I wrestled him one time. He's a nice
Mhm.
guy. And that's it. That's all I know about him. Really, I don't really know much about him.
Mhm. Okay. Angel Nikki Sin.
All right. So Angel Nicky sending me, we a team. Best
Mhm.
time in Minnesota. I don't know who else she's managed, but I have to say we fit together the best.
Mhm.
Does she even? I have kept up to a little bit. Is she even wrestling anymore?
Unfortunately, she's not.
Oh,
She moved out of Minnesota,
okay.
so she's in Iowa now. I don't know where it's about, but
Uh,
she's in Iowa.
okay. I hope she's doing good.
I hope so too. Okay. Next is Rock Solid Ross.
Okay, so I've never met this Rock Solid Ross guy in my life, so I don't have
Mm-hmm.
really any opinion on him. But
All right.
I can say he's a little delusional if he thinks he's going to beat Van Johnson. He's delusional. So it should be Rock Solid Delusional Ross. But you can keep that name if you want. I'm going to give it to Rock Solid.
All right. I bet you know. Moses Mayhem. You know him?
I do know him. Not as good as the other guys do, but I've only met him a handful of times. He was always willing to help me. He was always a nice guy. Looked like a champion. Like when he held the title, you could think like that man needs to hold that title. Always
Mm-hmm.
professional, always working out. Like he keeps that body. He's a good. Even if you didn't know what he did, you would think he did some kind of wrestling or bodybuilding or something because that man is in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
So respect for that, because going to the gym every day, unless you're addicted to it, which I'm sure Mayhem is, just like
Mm-hmm.
Creed probably is, it's hard. You got to get up every day, but once you're used to it, I'm sure it's second to nature, you know.
All right. 3 more wrestlers.
Okay.
Chief Alec Lulu, wherever his name is.
Chief Atakula? Okay, so
Yes.
Chief Atakula is one of my favorite people in the whole world. He's taught me
Mm-hmm.
so much. I ride with him. He corrects me when I'm wrong about stuff, but then he also gives me praise. He's the first one to kind of tell me that when you're going out as a group or if you're going out as a team, you have to know who the spotlight's on. So if I'm going out, if he's coming out with me, for example, because we go to Saw or a team in Saw, he always kind of stays back, lets me have the spotlight, lets the crowd be on me, and then he does his small little stuff. Same way now when I go with him, I let the focus be on him. I step back. I do the sneaky stuff once in a while, But all around, Chief's a great guy, great mentor, guy I consider a mentor, great friend. He's a good person all around.
All right, that's good. And one, I think it's the last one I said.
Okay.
I think it's the last one is Man Beast.
The Wild Man Beast. Okay.
Wild Man Beast.
I know the Wild Man Beast pretty good. Probably better than a lot of people know him because I know him in the ring and outside the ring as a regular person. He's always good. He's always down for a laugh. You can joke him at 4 a.m. He'll get up and joke with you. You can joke him at 2 in the afternoon. He's always in a good mood. The persona he puts on is probably the opposite of the persona that he is in real life.
Oh my God!
He is.
Every time can I say every time I see the Wild Man Beast in the ring, I always make fun of his man boobies.
Man boobies, yeah. You're not the only one.
I was joked about him about this. I say, good God, please wear a bra.
You can't find any. They're all too big. I love you, Beast. Oh man.
We all love the Wild Man Beast.
Yeah, we love Beast.
He's like you said, he's a decent guy. I talk to him, oh my God. He will joke with you. Oh my goodness.
But when he's in that beast mode though, like he'll give you a good show. He'll make you believe. I've taken a couple slams from him and a couple butt drops in the corner, and he'll make you feel the belief,
Yep, he'll make a man out of you too.
Yeah.
All right, I am glad that you like that new segment where I name some wrestlers. You tell me what you think. Oh my God, I think this is a good segment that I should do.
I like this segment.
Yeah. Okay, now you gotta make me a promise, like when after this live stream is over, and after I do some editing and put on my social media, I'm gonna send you. Please share it because
absolutely.
Because I would like to interview wrestlers who I never heard of.
Yeah,
that's my goal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because then the interviews will be good.
Yeah.
So now, before we end the live stream, can you tell us where can wrestling fans follow you on social media?
Yeah, you can follow me on Van Johnson, my Van Johnson page on Facebook, or you can go to my Instagram, VanJohnson_87. And then that's basically the two ways. I have Snapchat, but you can follow me on Snapchat too, Van Johnson 87.
Okay. All right. Well, Van Johnson, thank you so much for taking your time out of your busy schedule to do this interview with me. And hopefully, when wrestling shows do come back up and running, that we'll do this again, hopefully in person. So then,
hopefully.
Or if we can't do it in person, we can always do it here because then,
live.
Then we have much more time, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and we could just sit down and have a little chat because this is, you know, a lot of people who I interviewed, you know, on
Yes.
Instagram live stream, they tell me they love this. They
Yeah.
love what I'm doing.
It's
So,
good. I
all
had a
right.
really good time tonight. I appreciate you
Mm-hmm.
having me. I'm sorry that piece of junk, Wax Sally
Mm-hmm.
Ross, had interrupted us. That's
Yeah,
okay though. That's okay.
it's fun. It's all in good fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun.
Yep. All right.
Thanks for having me, Michael.
Yep. Take care.
Talk to you later, bud.
Yep. There we go. Oh my God. What a wonderful guy he is. Van Johnson, I'm telling you, one of the greatest wrestlers, friendly guy. Oh my God. I just enjoy interviewing him. And you guys can follow me on social media. My Facebook will be Michael Mo. On Twitter is at Michael Pam. And my YouTube channel is Michael's Wrestling Channel. So you guys can follow me on those social media platforms. And I will see you guys in the next video.